What a turbulent day today. My name's D7 here at Grok Trades, Thursday, October 13th, 2016. As we talked about yesterday, markets see red. All major indices in negative territory. Dow was off by 184 points at one point, down nearly 200 points. But coming back, only down 45 by day's end. Really coming off those lows with a vengeance. Small caps doing the worst, down 0.83%, and that's what I am short. So very happy about that. Banks off by 2%. That is huge. Financials off by 1% because you have banks and financials down much more than the other major indices. Bad news. Crude oil bouncing 0.5%, gold higher, silver lower, and the VIX increasing by 3.6%. So the fear certainly confirming today's bearish move. Here we are looking at the spider. S&P 500. We have lower high, lower high, lower high, lower low. And just a huge crash today. 200 points, 184 points. And we rally back to the sides and then come back down. And we close below a very significant area. You see this swing low right here? And this line coming across was supposed to give some area of support. We actually gapped way down below not only that one, but this one. And this one goes over to this swing high. We blast to it there. We come over, support here. So on the open, we went way below it. Shot down. It was just a bloody mess. And then people bought up that weakness all the way back higher. But we closed below this area. Now, instead of being support, it is resistance. Resistance. If you look here at the diamonds, lower high, lower low, and I'd be remiss if I did not put that in. And now we do have a support line. Yeah. So we are above an area of support. So it looks like this. We bounced from here. We're here again. It looks like we have a good chance of bouncing. But do you see this big blue line? And this big blue line is the trouble. Even if it does bounce up a little bit here, it's got a lot of resistance. The market is broken. And that happened 3 trading sessions ago. That broke it. And we're in a lot of trouble. So the Nasdaq, get a hammer. So we drop down. And here's our hammer. And we're below all major moving averages. We got the 100-day down here still. And if you scroll, we got the 200-day, but all the smaller time frame moving averages, we're now below that. Those should act as resistance coming back up, but we do have a hammer. You got a pullback, you get a hammer, you should get maybe a little pop here. Perhaps we can get that pop. We'll see. Small caps is the name of the game here. Small caps will lead the markets one direction or the other, and something very, very bad happened today. Drop. Gap down today below a major area of resistance. So let's look at this blue line and really take this into consideration. We have a support level. I called it a buy here, by the way. Look at this. I killed that. It was a falling wedge. Called it a sell here, a buy there, a sell. Just, wow, these are killer calls if I don't say so myself. Anyway, but this, we have support. Come up. Broke that support. Bam! So let's blow this dude back up so we can see what's going on. And I can get rid of some of these lines. So just clean up a little bit so you're not, so it just looks a little easier. It's just easier on the eyes to see. This support level, big time support level. We are above that, but we broke a major area of support. So that is big time trouble. I could see Friday being a little pop, but I see it happening on small volume. I don't see that being big, and I see it staying below this area. And for me being short this, I'd like to see it stay below this blue line. But we have a gap to fill. We'll see if it will, attempt to do that. Banks are off by 2%. Now, this is a huge chart, and you'll be glad that you stayed all 5+ minutes to hear this one, because we had this symmetrical triangle, called it a buy here, boom, up, 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 and then called it a sell just, a week later. And something amazing happened today. Now, all you mentor students, another big death hook. Look at this. Boom, boom. There it is. Death hook. The banks are toast, guys. This is bad news. The only support I see is 29.48 coming across here. And today it acted as support, but it looks like it's just going to blast down through that. Financials, I called it a sell a couple of days ago, and then crash and burn after that. But we have a hammer. Look at this. We went down below the 100-day moving average, and they bought it up, still below the 20-day moving average. Big gap here to fill. I can see tomorrow being a bullish day. I just can. I can see that happening. Bullish day. The U.S. dollar came up. Now check this out. Big stalemate today on the U.S. dollar. It opened and closed right here. It just did not move in the slightest. You just don't see that. I can't tell you the last time I've ever seen that chart on the U.S. dollar where you can hardly see the candlestick. I mean, I'll blow this up as big as I can get it. You can see the U.S. dollar. Look at that. You can't even see this, dude. You can't even see it. Look how it's just so tiny. And I almost put a sell here because we're at a resistance area, but I just can't until it makes a new low, so I can't do it. But if the U.S. dollar drops, that's going to be bullish for the market. So it looks like the U.S. dollar could pull back here, and that will help the markets. Crude oil, I called it a sell yesterday. However, we did start to sell off, but we came right back. This area that I said was resistance popped up above it, and then we come back down. You almost have an island top here. You can see this island top. I don't know if it's going to play out to be that way, but it looks like this hammer, we could rally higher. Gold is down a little swoop. It's just a low base. You can see this down in a low base. This is bearish, guys. I'm expecting this to actually do that. Silver, I called it a sell. I'm going to stick with my sell. However, I could see this one actually stepping higher. So this one, the silver just looks more bullish to me than the others. And wow, I'm literally overwhelmed, and I'm not saying that lightly, with all the people who are inquiring about our 3-day program coming up here in October in Vegas. I'm going to say, listen, unless you're really serious, like, hey, I need your mentoring, I need those 3 days, and I need to turn things around. And when you just stick with the 101s right now, and if we don't want tire kickers at this moment, we have far too many people to go through right now. But if you are serious and you want to join us in mentoring in Vegas, or do it online next month, do so. But know that you are committing to a discovery call, meaning that I have about 12 questions that I have both Carolina and Keisha asking you guys, and it's just our way to find out, make sure you are going to be a good match for us. So just know that if you go in here and you fill out the form, not this form, that's for free 101 courses, but you're committing to a phone call, and you schedule that. And that phone call it helps us get rid of just tire kickers. We want students who are hungry and ready to rock and roll in their education. So that's where we're at. Really appreciate all the feedback, guys. A lot of emails, a lot of YouTube comments. And I try to respond to every one of them. I do, and there's still some I got to get to. I'm overwhelmed by them, actually. So if I don't get to you, just let me personally say this to you all right now. Thank you for taking the time to communicate with me, to contact me, to give me your opinion. Still, it's 100% universal, 100% that you guys want me to do them daily, these videos daily. So That's what I'll continue to do, trying to give you all the very best of technical analysis. So thank you so much. Take care.